Hey guys, GNT here, and I want to talk about ReZero today. It is shortened. It's really shortened, but it's an easier way to say it than saying that long title. Anyway, this is another interesting anime. This one should go up after the 100 one because I did that one first. But anyway, like I was saying, I was seeing a pattern between these anime. This one has the main character that's, what's the word, I guess you could say spirited away into a fantasy world. But anyway, he goes from his regular life into a fantasy world, and apparently he was a shut-in. Immediately when I started watching this, I got Konosuba vibes, but it's not all comedy like that, because that show was hilarious. This one does have some seriousness to it and some weight with the way the characters are in it, at least as far as you see from the first episode, which is actually an hour long, well, almost an hour long, what do you call it, premiere for the anime. And anyway, this one actually probably interests me the most because of the way that, you know what, let me get to that later. Let me start off from the beginning. When he first arrives in the fantasy world, the way that he reacts is hilarious, because he's a freaking shut-in gaming guy, like I said, like the guy from Konosuba. So immediately he says, I've been summoned to a parallel world. And then he starts doing stuff like it was his everyday life. He doesn't go all, shocked and crazy. He just acted like it was normal. And he was excited. I think that's the thing. Any one of us that got put into a world like that would be excited as well. But, I think he was a little overzealous. Because when he saw somebody about to be ran over by, like, I think it was a cart, he tried to do like magic and stuff and just looked like an idiot. And like the first half of this episode, well, not the first half of the first half, which would be like the first quarter, it made me catch Konosuba vibes just heavily. He even ran into some guys and started fighting them. He beat up 2 of them, and then when he was running at the third one to punch him, the guy pulled out 2 swords, and he dropped his knees and slid up there talking about, I apologize. Oh my goodness. It was just the beginning of this was hilarious. I didn't think it would go the way it went. But after those guys beat on him a little bit, this girl pops up and she saves him. And she seems kinda dim. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Dim. She's a weird half-elf chick. But she sat there, she helped him from these 3 guys using magic. I guess it was ice she was using. Hit those guys with some ice, and apparently she can control spears as well. This isn't odd for a fantasy setting, but it's an odd introduction to her. Anyway, he was so beat up that he passed out, right? And when he woke up, he was laying on the spirit that she summons lap. And it's like a cat spirit, and it made itself giant, talking about, I made myself giant so you could sit on the lap so you'd be happy. And he was like, who wants to wake up? Wait a second. Sorry, I immediately thought about something else. I thought about the 100 that I just finished freaking watching, where that guy woke up on the lap of the other kid. Like I said, these anime are very similar. Anyway, he thought that he was on the girl's lap when he woke up, but it turns out it was the freaking cat. Also, the cat's a male. But he wanders around with her, saying how he wants to help her get her insignia, which is basically like an emblem. They got stolen. She's trying to get it back, and he says he'll help. And while they're trying to help, while he's trying to help her find it, they see a kid that's lost, doesn't have its parents anywhere, and they help the kid find its mom. And after they find the kid's mom, they go on back to trying to search. And when they were questioning this shop guy that he ran into earlier when he was in the world, the guy said he wasn't going to give him any information because he was broke. He said, I don't say anything to people that aren't customers. And it turns out that the kid was the guy's daughter. So then he basically owed them for saving his kid. And that led them to where the little girl thief was that stole the emblem. Which I'm assuming that somewhere in the near future she'll like join his party. Because I'm assuming this anime is going to end up all harem-like too. So anyway, I'm assuming somewhere down the line, she'll end up joining him in his adventures, as well as this first chick that he's bumped into and is helping. So, back to the story, they track down the chick, and when they do, excuse me, I burp, don't know if you heard that or not, it was very soft, very low. But they track down the chick, and she's in like a shop where they freaking have a bunch of stolen goods and sell stolen goods and trade them and whatnot. And when they go, well, he goes in first and says, don't come in unless I give you a signal. That's going to be important. Remember that, kids. He goes in and it's pitch dark, pitch black. It's dark. Yeah. You can't see anything. Jet black? Yeah. That works. But it's really dark. And he has a light looking around in there and he sees a freaking dead body. And, you know, me personally, when I saw that, I'd have instantly just left. There would have been nothing else. I'd have ran out. And he sat there looking around all shocked and stuff. And then you heard a voice say, you know, now that you've seen it, I can't let you go. And then all of a sudden, his stomach is just cut open. And luckily, this isn't a more graphic anime, or else you probably would have seen guts just all over the ground. But he was cut open, and then the chick walks in, dumb self, and like 2 seconds later, she's cut open too. And he's laying on the ground, reaching out for her hand, saying he wants to save her and blah blah blah. And then it's like it reset. And what I mean by reset is he starts back off where he was at the cart of the store guy trying to get food at the very beginning of the episode. So basically, the whole thing is a waste. Because it's not like he learned a lesson. It's not like he thought, well, maybe I shouldn't go there and die again. No, he thought, well, maybe I could sell this on my own. He goes there. He repeats. Well, he doesn't repeat the day. He actually changes things by when he fights the 3 guys who tried to catch him in the alley. He punches the guy with the weapons first so he can knock out the other 2. Also, he goes to the shop earlier and meets with the guy who runs it and with the freaking chick who stole the emblem. And basically, he lived through the point before he got there. Like, he was there when the chick who killed him and those 2 actually had just arrived and was trying to get the emblem. We still don't know why people want emblems like this yet. Or maybe I missed something. Maybe they said it and I missed it. I don't know. But the chick wants the emblem too, and at first I'm like, obviously this is the chick who killed you. You're not gonna think that way. These two were dead, and that's the only person who's here this time. You don't think maybe, you know, whatever. It's anime. Main characters are dumb. Moving on. And the owner guy gets killed, the girl gets killed, and then he gets killed again. And at the end of this, he resets again, and that's the episode. So, cliffhanger. You gotta wait till next week to see what happens this time. Oh, wait, I missed a part. He runs into the girl that he saw before, that he was with on his first visit, which I'm assuming is his first visit, because at the beginning of the show, he kept seeing flashes of himself dead. So, this might not be his first visit. He may have been reset from that reset. But what I'm assuming is, from the first visit they showed on the show, he ran into the same girl again. But because he's resetting and no one else, she said she didn't know him, and that's how the episode ended. So, now I'm just waiting to see what exactly is going to happen in this. And it seems like it could be an interesting show, but I always give shows typically 2, and if the second one can hold me enough, I'll give it a third try. So you have 3 episodes basically to get me to keep watching your show. Third episode isn't that great, I move on. Anyway, this one seems interesting. I will give it another shot, and I will see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed this, and peace out. Oh, actually, before I forget, I should probably give it a rating so far. I'd give it I was going to say a 7, but I'd give it an 8. 8 out of 10 for this first episode, because I really like the way it started. I don't really like the whole resetting time thing. That's something that we just saw in the last anime season with the show Erase. So I don't really want to see a whole time manipulation type thing again. Also, Erase, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It pulled an Akame got killed and went in a different direction from the manga at the end. So I wasn't really cool with that. Anyway, 8 out of 10 for this one. And also, since I did not give a rating to 100, I'm sorry about that. But for that show, it would get a 7. So, I will see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed this, and peace out.